Hey y'all, Mike here from allamerican.org, and today we're talking about fridges made in the USA. So I've been covering a lot of large home appliances on the channel recently, so if you haven't checked out my recent videos on washers and dryers, and then ovens, stoves, and cooktops, I'll put links to those in the description below as well as the cards at the top of the video. I go through a ton of information in those two videos on material sourcing when it comes to these large home appliances and just how difficult it is to find these appliances that are 100% made in the USA, both assembly and material sourcing, and the same goes for refrigerators. So I'm covering all of our research on refrigerators in this video and a lot of the brands that are assembled in the US with both domestically sourced as well as some internationally sourced components, which, like I mentioned, they can't really help because a lot of those materials aren't really available from US suppliers. But we still got a lot of good options when it comes to American assembled stuff. So again, links in the description below to all of our fridges research for y'all to check out on allamerican.org. Now these are going to be some pretty familiar brand names, and I'm going to give y'all specific models and links to check out for each one of these when you're shopping for your next refrigerator. And the first brand that I'll mention is GE. Obviously GE is a super well-known American mega corporation that has a lot of different subdivisions, some of which is large home appliances, and not everything that they make is made in the USA. So we did some digging on if they have any models that are assembled in the USA, and we found a bunch. They actually have a page on the GE website that has all of the fridges that are assembled in the US. As of the timing of this video, there's about 75 fridges in their inventory that are American assembled, so GE is a decent option when you're looking for your next fridge. Next up is Whirlpool. Whirlpool's obviously another really big name in appliances. They're based in Benton Harbor, Michigan, and they have also a lot of subsidiary brands as well that I'm going to talk about in a minute. But they have some fridges that are made in the USA, particularly their French door fridges, which are made in Amana, Iowa. Now they are made in Amana, Iowa because one of the subsidiary brands of Whirlpool is Amana, which is another large home appliance manufacturer that has production in Iowa and Texas. So if you're looking at Amana branded fridges, you should be in the clear for pretty much their entire inventory being American assembled. Another subsidiary of Whirlpool is Maytag. Now unfortunately they don't have a ton of refrigerators that are assembled in the US, although I did find two models when I was talking with their team. I'm going to put those model numbers in the description below for y'all to check out if you are interested in picking up a Maytag fridge. Next up is Frigidaire. Frigidaire is another really well-known brand in terms of large home appliances. They're based in Charlotte, North Carolina, but they have a production facility in Augusta, Georgia, where they're assembling pretty much all of their fridges. Now that production facility is shared with their parent company, which is Electrolux, and a lot of their fridges are also American assembled at that same facility. So those two brands, Electrolux and Frigidaire, should be a couple of good options for finding American assembled stuff. Now if you want to go a little bit higher end, check out Sub-Zero. These guys are based in Madison, Wisconsin, and have a lot of stuff that is American assembled. Like I mentioned, they are a little bit higher in terms of price range. So if you're looking for more of that luxury fridge, with a lot more features, more space, potentially with some smarter features as well, then Sub-Zero is a pretty good option. And then Big Chill Appliances is the last one that I'll mention in this video. Big Chill is based in Boulder, Colorado, and makes really vintage style refrigerators. Now I mentioned them in a couple of the previous videos on other large home appliances. So if you're looking for that retro feel, kind of a fridge with a pop of color that looks like something out of the 50s, 60s, or 70s, then definitely check out Big Chill. Like I mentioned, they're based in Colorado, but they also have production in Pennsylvania and Iowa. Alrighty y'all, quick and efficient for this one. Like I mentioned, all the details on these fridges, links to all of our research, everything else down in the description below. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like stuff like this, and as always, thanks for supporting your country and shopping American made. See y'all next time.